These are my favourite stories. Let me just wait. Also, I'm not live on YouTube, so we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope.
Cool.
Okay, so now, how old are you?
3.
You're 3. And how old's your sister?
4.
18 months.
18 months. Okay, good guess though.
Mama.
And I won't ask you guys how old you are. Can you tell us your names?
I'm Teresa, and this is Brad.
And do you have any more secret surprise children anywhere, or is this your family?
Well, here's our announcement. I don't know if everybody can see it.
Oh, bun in the oven.
Yes, we are.
When's that baby due?
February.
How exciting.
Mm-hmm. Unexpectedly.
That's wonderful.
Unexpectedly expecting.
I highly recommend 3 children.
Really?
Yeah, it's a great number to have. Okay, so these children are unvaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
What made you both think that you were not going to vaccinate these children?
I never really put much thought into it, and I had a friend, Tabitha, who said that her child had a reaction to a vaccine. She had seizures, and she doesn't vaccinate her children anymore. So I was like, really? You can do that? I didn't know that you couldn't vaccinate.
Right.
So I started researching from there. I think I was either pregnant or trying to get pregnant at the time. So.
And so, were you guys anti-vax before, or what was the deal?
I was really dubious of when she first brought up, like, just not doing it, because obviously that's what you're led to believe is the right way to go, is get all your vaccines. And when we started doing some of the research and reading, and I got on board pretty quickly.
But I mean, were you worried, because were you worried about polio and things like that?
That was one of the vaccines that he was like, well, I don't know, I might still want them to have polio vaccine.
Because they really brainwash you that polio's been eradicated because of the vaccine.
Right.
And if you don't vaccinate, your child will die of polio. That is what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Fact.
Which is why I was dubious to begin with.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think about it, do you? You just like, it's
They say you
ingrained.
need it, so.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know why. It might be the title of this story that's giving us a little bit of censorship right now, because there's nothing that's changed all day. I don't know why everything's down, but I would think it's probably these unvaxxed stories are freaking the dark side out.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what to do with you guys, because they can't really argue with it, can they?
Mm-mm. No, because I mean, they've had colds here and there. That was my phone.
That's yours, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, they've had colds here and there. He actually got hand, foot, mouth disease a couple weeks after she was born. So that was fun. But
Which there is no vaccine for. Someone else was talking
no,
about
and
that
he
today.
made it through it, and now he's got immunity to that strain, and they've never had an ear infection. They've never had antibiotics.
So you were pregnant with him, what, 3 years or whatever ago? Yeah.
Mhm.
I like that you have close gaps. I'm so into that. I think it's great for the kids. Did they try and offer you vaccines while you were pregnant?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I turned them down. And
Did you turn it down because you had a gut feeling, or did you turn it down?
I
'cause you knew?
already had a feeling that I wasn't going to vaccinate them. Period. Here, why don't we set that over there? And then she can.
Here's another thing.
Yeah, I had a feeling that I didn't want to vaccinate at all, anyways. And so, when they offered it to me, I didn't know at the time that vaccines had never been tested in pregnant women, but I knew that when you're pregnant, you're not supposed to get vaccines. So I wasn't going to get them, and they kept asking me the first time when I was pregnant with him. They kept asking me, and then when I was pregnant with her, I told them I'm not getting any vaccines, so just don't ask anymore, and they didn't ask.
Hang on, stop a second. Okay, Periscope, I'm going to reload you. Just 1 second. So weird. I think we're doing something. Okay, let's try that one again.
Like the doll. How do you hold your baby?
Are you eating that pear like a
How do you hold your
corn
baby?
cob?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Something's up here, Periscope. It's not like you to censor us. Normally it's
Me.
You.
it's normally just we are vaxxed. I can't even get on Periscope. I don't know what is going on here. Okay, we are vaxxed here, and so is YouTube. So let's just continue. I don't know.
Okay.
Naughty Periscope. Are you afraid of diseases like polio, measles, mumps, rubella?
No.
Do any of those frighten you? Are you good on it?
Yeah. After reading.
Well, you just
He's
have to-
heard
What's the
me
play?
go on rants about like how everything's treatable, and this day and age there's not. Hey, do you want it off? Take it off. We can take it off. There. All right. Good. Shoes are off. She's happy. So yeah, I mean, I've done the research into the diseases themselves. Hold on, Evie. It's dinner time. I'm sorry. Here, there you go. Done the research into the diseases themselves and the treatments. Vitamin C, vitamin A protocol. So I'm not worried about it. I mean, I took him to the hospital when he had hand, foot, mouth disease, and they told me he had a herpes virus because he had the lesions in his mouth, but he didn't have any lesions on his hands yet. So I went home like panicking because, oh my gosh, now I'm gonna have to deal with this for the rest of my life, or his life. And it wasn't that, it was hand, foot, mouth disease, and they just like gave me that initial diagnosis and didn't even do any testing or I mean, I don't know if you can, but they didn't take any cultures or anything like that. So
Would you rush them into hospital, or are you more confident that you can treat some of these things yourself?
yeah, I ended up diagnosing him myself, and Dr. Google, that's how I figured out that he had hand, foot, mouth disease. And then we did end up taking him to the doctor later that week, but only because we needed a doctor's note for his work. So it was, that doctor, different.
What do you mean, whose work? Your work?
Yeah, because he
I
took
stayed
3
home
days.
to help out, so I needed a note for work, so I didn't get points for absenteeism.
So we took him to a med center, just for the diagnosis and the doctor's note, and they're like, yep, it's hand, foot, mouth disease, it's going around.
Do you watch the stories that we record? Are you a Periscope or We Are Vaxxed person?
We are back.
Good. And Periscope, it's the first time in ages that Periscope's been down. I don't know what to say to you. Does it make you feel really confident when you see the health of the unvaccinated?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's night and day.
Yep. I mean, my friend Allie was the second person you interviewed this morning. Hearing her story and what she's gone through, I don't know. Once I started researching, I started posting because I'm kind of a big mouth. My friends all know that. I post about GMOs. I post about vaccines, breastfeeding. I started getting stories from friends that were vaccine injured. That, like I had a friend that had the flu shot and got Bell's palsy. My friend that has the daughter that had seizures. Allie that was here this morning, I started getting all these stories of people with these vaccine injured kids. A kid that we grew up with that I never even knew was vaccine injured, and he was vaccine injured. So yeah, I don't have the fear anymore. And I used to think when he was born that, we're not going to tell anybody because I don't want anybody thinking we're contaminated and
Ostracized or whatever.
Right.
Are you amazed at how many of you there are that are unvaccinated? I mean, it's way bigger than anyone can imagine. The unvaccinated and the health of the unvaccinated is huge.
Well, yeah, especially once I started following you guys and seeing all the stories coming from you guys, and just you look at the signatures on the bus and it's insane.
Right. And Australia, we did more unvaccinated stories than we did vaccine injured. There's so many, there's a huge population. And that's why their government is panicking like crazy.
Yeah.
Because game over, Australia. You're sinking fast. Our peeps are too strong for you. So is there anything at all, anything that will make you vaccinate these precious children? No, quite right too.
When I see the stories of because mainstream media is always, okay, there's a chickenpox case here, there's a measles case there, this baby died of meningitis. And I don't like hearing those stories. It makes me sad. I don't want a baby to die of meningitis, but I know if I gave my children vaccines that there's a bigger risk of them having a reaction to that than there is of them dying from a vaccine preventable disease. So
Now, is there anything else? Any other advice you want to give anybody, or because you've done a lovely, so your children are wonderful. Everyone's loving them. Not quite sure what's going on here. We're being a little bit sensitive, I have to be honest. And you're tired.
yeah, and hungry, and we've had snacks. We haven't had a meal since lunch, so
Okay.
no.
We'll let you go
Research
then.
the diseases.
Yeah,
That's it.
research. That's interesting. Yeah, research the diseases rather than the and the
Right.
vaccines.
Research the diseases.
Okay, we're coming off.
I love it.
Something's really